Hey, what's up, peeps? Angel here. October 7th, 2016 is Friday, and this is the aftermath of Hurricane Matthew. Yes, I can say we're safe. But man, wow. I think it's still up north now in the Jacksonville area and heading into the Georgia area. The last thing I saw before I got here home over at my friend Carlos' house was that there was some tornadoes spotted in the North Florida and Georgia area. I mean, had like red spots and black spots in the middle of it, so hopefully everybody's okay. My prayers now, of course, to the people in Georgia, South Carolina. I think not a lot of people have really taken this hurricane serious. Here's the thing. I come from Puerto Rico. It's an island of about 4 million people. It's very, you can't say it's a big island. It's very small. Maybe, I don't know, from Tampa to Orlando, something like that. You know, like if you guys know Florida pretty well. It's not that big. So we get a hurricane. There's nowhere to run, man. You either take a plane and get out of the island before it hits, or you're pretty much stuck in there. But here's the thing: in Puerto Rico, most of the houses are cement. I'm sorry, cement. We're talking about top, the full structure. Most of them. It's really weird. Not mostly these days, you don't see a lot of the houses in wood, but it's because of being a tropical island. So it's safe. You can have a hurricane like Georgia's in '98, and yeah, there was a few things left and right, but that kind of hurricane on an island like Puerto Rico that has mountains, it's not that bad because the mountains really help, work it out. Georgia's kind of came in from the southeast and started going right through the center. It was just going to blast us off, and it did, but it hit the mountains, and then it kind of slowed the strengthening, and then it kind of went out through the southwest instead of going northwest. It still was so big that it catched the entire state like Matthew did. It hit the east, but still in the Tampa area, you could still feel some winds, maybe less than 30 miles, 20 to 30 miles per hour or something like that. But still you can feel it because it was huge. It was really bad. It was really big. But it's the crazy thing about Florida is being so flat, and most of the houses have wood ceilings. It's like you get a category 3 or 4 like Matthew, and you're gonna see roofs fly out. There was a house in Bahamas that the roof just destroyed, and we're not gonna say too much about Haiti, man. It's sad. What happened in Haiti is really sad, and man, it rocked my heart big time. Over 280 people dead. I mean, because of the poverty in there and the way that they live in there. I mean, it's really sad. But what can I tell you? I mean, we're safe. I haven't really gotten any results from Florida yet. I mean, there's still stuff going on in the northeast of Florida, but what I can tell you is we're safe. My family's safe. Blessed beyond compare for God for doing that. I'm more blessed that if you guys know, on Wednesday my wife had to take my son to the hospital, and one of my best friends, Carlos, he texted me and said, "Hey man, what's going on with your kid?" I was like, "Well, this is what's going on, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. Keep me posted." And I was like, "Okay, man, no problem." And I kept him posted after my wife got out and told us, it's a virus, something called bronchiolitis, something like that, and he's probably going to need a therapy treatment. Yeah, we're just gonna have to plug this machine and give him the tube and stuff like that. So hopefully, the electricity doesn't go out. But he said, man, why don't you and your family come down? Come to St. Pete. He lives in St. Pete. Stay the night, man. Hang out. Drive tomorrow. I told him, well, I can do that, but I have my son has a doctor's appointment to make sure that he's clear and he's looking better and stuff like that. He said, no problem, man. Take him to the doctor and head this way, man. Head this way. And it's amazing how a friend like Carlos and his future wife, which is next week, Loril, opened their house for my family. So that way we knew that we're going to have electricity to give our son that treatment that he needed. Wow. He's not even blood. My blood, but that amazing path of what he did. It's out of this world. And I am blessed. Not only to have him as a friend and his future wife, Gloria, but as a brother. More than blood for this guy, man. Beyond compare. And all my great friends that I am dying to see next week. And my friend Eric, every time we go to Orlando, we just want to catch up for the entire time, and it's like, just stay. These guys are more than brothers to me. And that's why I love them so much. It's unbelievable. But I'm happy, I'm excited that my brother Eric and his wife and his 2 daughters are safe in Orlando. Just blessed to have Carlos and Gloria open their house for my family. And just blessed that nothing happened. And it looks like we're doing okay. I saw some video from St. Augustine being completely flooded, the streets, and I've been there. I can't imagine that. But to all of you, I hope everyone's safe, your family's safe. And thank you for your prayers. That for sure. Now our prayers go to Georgia, South Carolina, and pray again that hurricane doesn't turn around and hit us a second time. Love you guys. Have a beautiful night, a beautiful weekend. It's going to have some dry air, so it's going to be nice, windy. So I can't wait for that. Love you all. Have a good night.